Okay, we have Nilou, the newly released Hydro character for 3.1, and I'm gonna go ahead and explain why I won't be pulling for her. And we'll be able to see her on battle and give further thoughts. For now, let's go ahead and read her kit. First, let's check her weapon first. Um, Yeah, okay, I'm not reading all of that, sorry. Okay, so I read her kit and seen some videos, and also because of the advertising, she's supposed to be a Bloom character, or at least centered around Bloom attacks. And like, I mean, I'm all in for gimmick characters, but like, as of right now, the only reason why Nilo doesn't really have a lot of potential or is kind of frowned upon is because we don't really have a lot of Dendro characters yet. Like we only have three, and one of them is intended for Dendro DPS. One of them has a wacky ICD, and the Traveler is literally the only Dendro applicator that's great for blooming. That being said, though, I think she has an interesting gimmick. I'm just not sure how it would work. I mean, I'm not sure how to bring out her potential currently. Currently. Maybe in a year or so, she's like really top tier and also great because of how unique her playstyle is, and we also have like a lot of Dendro characters. But for now, we just don't really have a proper stand. I just really don't have a proper stand on Nilo. Of course, even if we disregard her talent, her design, it's great, it's good, but like, not my cup of tea. I've said on the Sino video that not into exposed skin designs, not really into that stuff. So, but I don't hate her. She's not a terrible character. Her design is great. Just really is not something I want to pull. I guess it's just the same reason as to why I'm not pulling for Yoimiya either. Her body is way too exposed for me, and I'm like, I get turned off from that. That being said, I haven't played her yet, so let me try and test her out on battle, see if I'm gonna change my mind. Alright, so tested her on battle. I think I need to do a bit more testing, but I can make my opinions on the whole thing now. So first, her playstyle. Her skill has two can go two ways. One can make her an on-field Hydro DPS, and the other makes her a off-field sub DPS Hydro applicator or whatever. And yeah, that's it. I guess if you're trying to use her as a on-field, I know she's like she works either way. You either want to build her on-field or off-field. I don't really find that all too problematic, honestly. It's pretty good, but maybe because if I'm gonna use her on a team, I might as well just use her as a on-field DPS. So yeah, just press M1 and that. Now the highlight of her kit is her ult. You see, her ult makes her ult doesn't really do much on its own. While it deals a lot of damage, not really something worth going forward. It's pretty standard as an ult. However, the passive talent that comes with the ult is the interesting and basically the highlight of her kit. You see, when people say she's a Bloom centric character, she's a Bloom centric character because basically she makes Bloom cores or Dendro cores stronger and faster to destroy, dealing a lot of damage. While I was playing her, I've seen Bloom Cores dealing 17k damage, which is pretty big, to be honest. And yeah, one of the downsides, however, is that she the Bloom Core still deals damage to the player, and when I was playing her, her damage her health was slowly draining, and I'm not saying I'm not a big fan of that, but you really need proper healing. You know, you need an actual healer if you want to survive with Nilou. Though she has a lot of health, if you're gonna switch to another character with lower health, you really need to have a dedicated healer at that point. That being said, yeah, I guess it's just not really. No, it's not that she's not fun. I just really don't know what how to like use her properly as of right now, because Polly struggled trying to generate dendro cores because of her wacky ICD. And we're not using travel here, which is probably far better in this case. But to be fair, this is just a trial, you know. Yeah, I think she's great. If you want her, you can go ahead and get her. But I won't be getting her simply because not a big fan. No, not a big fan. No, I mean like not really sure. You know, just have no idea how to build her. Not to mention she has a really wacky best in slot signature weapon, was it? Yeah, signature weapon. And I don't know which weapon to give her if I were gonna get her right now. Yeah, I think she's pretty great. But I'm just gonna save for another character. Until then, I might change my mind. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's a short video because there's only one new character in this phase. But the next character will be Kusanali or Nahida or the little Archon God Dendro thing. And Lila if they're gonna release together, which is coming in the next version 3.2. Expect me to pull for her since I'm really more than ready to pull for her. Yeah. Alright. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next video.